should be able to get it from here now, will I? But must shift for the leg a small bit. Well, I never thought. When did you? That's all. No language. Huh? Så pris det känner jag borde den kicka något. Jag vill hela. Centre field for Feenagh. Referee Jim Craig throws in the ball and this the novice final has started. Eddie Hogan lofts a high one into the air. Gunnar Brown is under it. But Denny Barry gets it and fields it. Pulls Gunnar Brown and John McGrath kicks it into the centre to Jim Galvin. Jim, a long kick up the field. Eddie Hogan is there again. Out he comes with it. He's fouled. Jim Quaid blows the whistle. It's a free out to Monagea. Eddie Hogan to take it. Eddie standing back from it. A good long kick from Eddie. Liam Hurley gathers it at the centre of the field and pumps it high in towards the goal mouth. Seamus Sullivan and Jim Campbell are under it. And it's a free in. Seamus Sullivan seemed to be fouled. It's a free in for Monagea. John Hopper McGrath bending over it. Well able to kick these with the left foot, John. He curls it low and wide. Never really got under it, that one. Paddy Sullivan about to kick out for Feenagh. Playing into a breeze which is coming sort of across the field but into Feenagh's face at the moment. He gets under it well though. It comes out to Donny Hill. He goes down, gathers it in the centre, flicks it into the middle where it's cut off by the Feenagh centre back. Seamus Sullivan challenges him. It comes out again towards Donny Hill. It's knocked into Tom Galvin. Tom Galvin has it. Hand passes it out to Mike Keane and Pat Hurley's chest. Pat Hurley beats into it, gathers it well. Sells him a dummy. He's fouled. That's foul. Well, thanks, Mike. Well gathered by Pat Hurley. Free in there to Monagea, and his brother Donny is about to take it. Monagea, as I say, aided with a slight breeze which could be a bit deceiving. It's blowing over towards us here on this side. Good high kick by Donny into the centre. Seamus Sullivan gathers it beautifully and turns. And a classic point by Seamus Sullivan. A classic point by Seamus Sullivan. He gathered it, steadied himself and kicked it with the left over the bar. A great point by Seamus Sullivan. Monagea 1 point, Feenagh 0. After 3 minutes of play. Nice crowd here for this novice football final. Paddy Sullivan again with the kick out. A good high one from Paddy up to the centre of the field. Tom Galvin and Liam Hurley goes up to Liam, handles it, but is judged to have fouled Thomas Galvin. And the free to be taken by Jim Galvin at the centre of the field. Jim standing well back from it. And pumps a good one high into the air. Again, Eddie Hogan catches it beautifully, sells a dummy. It doesn't hop nice for him, but he fists it out nicely to Donny Hurley. Donny sells a dummy and lofts it high into the air. High dropping ball into Seamus Sullivan. The bounce could beat the full back here, and Seamus Sullivan wisely waiting behind him, but it didn't break kindly for him. Denny Barry gathered it there and gets a free out for his effort. But Seamus Sullivan using an old tactic. He'd have the experience having played senior football at Newcastle West. Brian Scanlon just about to cut that up, but Mike Kane cut off inside it. Pat Hurley half blocks him down. Eddie Hogan playing a stormer so far comes out and grabs it. It comes to Pat Hurley, it comes off Pat's chest, but again Eddie Hogan has it. Flicks it into Liam Hurley in the middle. Liam fists it down the field Australian style towards Pat Hurley. Pat grabs it, sells a dummy, lofts it high into the air. John McGrath is under it, and John fields it beautifully, turns beautifully, and John kicks it wide. An unfortunate miss there from John after doing everything so right. A let off there for Feenagh, their backline. But at 6s and 7s, and John McGrath caught that and beat his man, but unfortunately with the left leg it didn't come off for him. Gunnar Brown, he won't mind me calling him that, running out here loose for this one. And it's coming towards the Gunnar, but Donny Hill, he goes high, knocks it out to John McGrath. Gunnar Brown gets possession after all, flicks it out, doesn't come right, but he gets a second fist to it. John McGrath has it, he's racing through, he bursts through, he was sort of late tackle there. Late tackled after punching that ball into Brian Scanlon. And a free straight in front of the goals. I don't know yet who's going to take it. It could be Donny Hill, he knows John McGrath himself is going to take it. Feenagh under a little bit of pressure in this opening 5 minutes. John Monagea at the left, he's going to sort of around the corner style. And a beautiful kick from John. That's a beautiful point from John, and that's 2 points from Monagea. A great kick from John Monagea. Paddy switching sides this time. Want to kick it out up the far side of the field. It should land in the general direction of Mike Kane. And that it does. And up goes Mike Kane. McLean Hill, he goes highest, but it breaks to Mike Kane. He flicks it out towards the wing. And as a sideline ball, it's going to be to Feenagh, I feel. Thomas Galvin to take this one. Thomas playing a centre field with his brother Jim, kicks a nice curling ball in. Donny Hill, he goes up, Eddie Hogan goes up. But it comes to Paddy Flynn. Paddy goes down for it. Eddie Hogan is bustling him and sticking with him. Judged to have fouled him. It's a free for Paddy Flynn. He takes it quick out to Tom Galvin. Tom holds it. Comes into the middle with a total hand up along the field. Eddie Hogan challenges. He kicks it out this wing. James Sullivan is judged to have been fouled by Martin Hogan. Martin, one of the younger players in the field. Donny Hill, he cuts off that one here, right the fast free, but he loses it again. Martin Hogan slide kicks it again. But it's a free in again. Galvin pins and picks it up this time, making a sort of a rugby style mark for it. And I hope to get under it, as I say, Monagea playing with a breeze, and it's a fairly hefty one, but it seems to be blowing across the field at the moment. Jim Galvin gets under it well, but it curls away from him and curls wide. It was well struck. No, it's Jim. Tom Mulcahy, better known probably in the hurling code and the rugby code. But now a full back in football and gets a brilliant kick in there, a high ball into the... Jim Galvin goes up for it, Donny challenges him. Jim flicks it out towards his brother Tom. Tom flicks it on again towards Danny again, Denning and Tommy Dowling. Sean O'Malley gets a boot to it, out towards Eddie Hogan. Eddie controls it, slows it down, goes down for it, but he's a judge not to have put the foot under it. And I think gets a free for a pick-up. Tom Galvin this time, was his brother Jim kicked the last one. This is Tom taking a long run of it, looking for the power to get it in around the box, as they say in the soccer code. That's what he does. Up it goes. Morris Sullivan challenging there. Tommy Dowling miskicks it. Out comes Tom Mulcahy. He goes down for it. Tony Galvin gets the shoulders. He comes up for it. It comes towards Liam Hill here. Liam goes down for it. Gets it up. He's chased by Paddy Flynn, but Liam gets in his kick. A good long one. John McGrath fighting hard there for it. It comes to Mike Kane, and Mike Kane is adjudged to have picked it up. He's judged to have picked it up, and then he throws back the ball, but referee Jim Quaid is going to bring it down about 10 yards for that. Just seemed, well, it wasn't verbal, he threw away the ball. Donny Hill, he kicking it. Looking at the flag now, I'm not sure if the breeze is aiding them, but Donny kicks a floating one in. John McGregor goes high, gets a fist, a beautiful fist, the one controls it beautifully. Oh, a beautiful point from Seamus Sullivan as he beat John Tomey for that, controlled it, steadied himself, and with the left leg again just flicked it over the bar. Showing his class and experience here now. Seamus Sullivan took that well, and so far his name is going to be on the score sheet twice. Two good points from Seamus Sullivan with the left foot. Gone in this game, and Paddy Sullivan again locks it into the centre. Donny Hill, he goes up, but Jim Galvin goes higher, and Jim Tota hand up the field. A good solo on Eddie Hogan challenges, a good lofting kick in towards Dan Egan. Dan goes up, holds it well, and he kicks with the left, and Pat Sugo just watches it go wide. Good possession by Dan Egan there, rounding his man and getting in the shot with the left, but unfortunately for Dan, it rolled out wide. Tom Mulcahy again, can he get the distance that he got the last time? 140 or 50 yards. Another beautiful kick by Tom Mulcahy, landing around the centre of the field. Jim Galvin again, and Donny beats into it this time. Donny held he out, his brother Pat in. Pat gives it back to Donny, who's on the run and is chased by the centre back Dennis O'Connor. Donny still in possession, lofts a high lobbing ball that's gone straight over the bar. A brilliant point there, brilliant combination by the Hurley brothers there. Donny to Pat to Donny, and Donny straight over the bar. A good kick by Donny and good running off the ball. Monagea looking extremely dangerous every time it comes down here. Their forwards seem to be exceptionally fit, and I'm sure that's thanks in a big way to Pally. He was put in an awful lot of time here in coaching this Monagea. Set a good kick again from Paddy Hill, and Liam Hurley holds it in the centre of the field in Mick O'Connell's style, and it comes out Jim Galvin. And Mike Kane eventually gets it up the field towards Sean Normal. Sean holds it beautifully over his head and gets a lofting kick into the air, a lot of high kicking. Brian Scanlon goes high, Smith handles it, and Mike Kane again kicks it out, but only towards Donny Hurley. Donny gets it up, sells one dummy, flicks it out again onto his brother Pat, but Denny Barry comes out, and Denny, a stalwart on the hurling and now a stalwart on the football, but he's knocked out of him by Pat Hurley, and Gunnar Brown chasing him towards Denny Barry. Shoulder to shoulder stuff. Shoulder to shoulder stuff, and the ball has gone out over the line. And Gunnar challenged her there and has gone out of the line. Not a great kick by the corner back. It comes to Brian Scanlon. Brian lofts it down the field towards Gunnar Brown. Gunnar, a beautiful high lobbing ball into the corner, and Jim Tammany stops it and grabs it. Feeds it out to Seamus Sullivan. Seamus handles it well, gives it into the middle to Gunnar Brown again. Gunnar just stops it for a second but controls it and kicks in. Nice one across the square to John McGrath, and this! And there's a goal in the making, but beautifully stopped by Paddy Mahoney. A great reflex save there. Many a goal he might have turned his head from a hit at point blank range, but Paddy stopped it dead. It's Paddy Sullivan, sorry. He hardly was. I don't think he was. Paddy Sullivan stopped a great ball there from point blank range. John McGrath hit it with the left. The result, a 45-metre free from Donny Hill here. Comes to Mike Kane, he holds it into his chest and flicks it to Tom Galvin is after it, it's Liam Hill here, and that tries a bit of soccer style. But Eddie Hogan challenges strong and hard and stops the ball dead. Shot free taken by one Galvin brother to another, and Jim Galvin lofts it into the air. Tom Mulcahy beaten by Mike O'Sullivan, and there seems to be a push there, but it's a goal. It's wide. It's wide. It's wide. There was a goal in the making there, I thought, as Morris Sullivan beat the goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper had come out in fairness to close the angle, and Morris was forced to slot it wide of the post. Morris, a well-known character here in West Limerick, so such a good hurler, and that time he was going to look at a high kick once to Donny Hurley in the centre of the field. Martin Hogan comes out for it. One of the younger players on the Monagea side gets it out towards Liam Hurley. It's intercepted by Jim Galvin. Jim pumps it out towards Dan Egan. Dan gets to it, holds it well. Tommy Dowling is sheltering out along. Dan flicks it into the middle. Morris Sullivan goes up, knocks it down towards Michael Sullivan. And it's a free out, a free out. A free out to Monagea to be taken by Tom Mulcahy. Morris Sullivan and Michael Sullivan both challenging for that there. But one of them is adjudged to have foul, and it's a free out. Tom Mulcahy to take it. A lower one from Tom this time. It just beats Dan Egan and comes to Sean Normal. Sean goes down for it, takes it nicely and adds to it and gives it a good kick up the field towards Gunnar Brown. Gunnar and Denny Barry going high for it. Denny Barry wins the chase, gives it out to Jim Galvin. And yes, there's an after ball tackle there, and it's a free up for Denny Barry. Denny, one of the Feenagh stalwarts, and helped them to win the West Junior Hurling final, and today is trying to help them to win the novice football. Centre back Dennis O'Connor lofting it. Tom Galvin goes up, Liam Hurley challenges him, just pushed in the air. Dan Egan holds it well under pressure from Conwan, and it comes Liam Hurley, breaks it down again, but this time Dan Egan has been fouled. Dan Egan has been fouled, and it's a free, and Jim Galvin is the man that's going to take it. I know he can get the distance, at least he got it the last time. Can he get the direction? Feenagh starting to come into this game a little bit.
Come on, lad! Watch the man coming in now, Liam.
But they trail 3 points to no score at the moment. And a beautiful kick from Jim Galvin. A beautiful kick from Jim Galvin, and it's gone over the bar, and the first opening score of the game for Feenagh.
Come on, George.
4 points. 4 points to 1, sorry, my mistake, and it's after 16 minutes. Again, Tom gets under it, and a high lofting kick, and it's a brilliant kick. But the centre back, Dennis O'Connor, goes high as Donny Hurley, fighting the centre of the field, using his touch of his soccer skills as he flicks it out towards the Gunnar Brown. But Jim Cameron comes out, and Jim has judged a foul, and he was definitely fouled there, I think. Maybe it's all his television over the last couple of weeks where we were watching it 12,000 miles away, but that was definitely a foul. Jim Cameron came out first to hold it in his chest, and he was pushed. John McGrath with the left leg again, around the corner style. Kicked 2 beauties in the semi-final against Feenagh from about this angle. Curls it a bit too much this time. It's cut off in the middle by Dennis O'Connor and cleared out there by Liam Cummins, or John Walsh. It comes to John McGrath this time. Again, he allows for the wind and everything, and he's dropping around this corner. Hurley goes high, knocks it back inside to Liam Hurley. Liam over his shoulder, and it has gone wide. Good move there by Monagea, knocked down by Pat Hurley to brother Liam. Liam just kicking it wide of the post. John McGrath eager to get possession of it and got it. I see Jim Long passing down there. Liam Cummins being replaced there by Mike Gorman, going by our programme here. Gunnar Brown again was fouled there by, I'd say, Denny Berry, and Donny Hurley has a free shot again at the goals. Monagea 4 points, Feenagh 1. Roughly 20 minutes gone in this game. A good kick by Donny straight into the square. His brother Liam goes highest and snaps in mid-air. And yes, a great point from Liam Hurley. He fielded it, he turned with it, and he kicked it straight over the bar. Just he held it well, didn't he?
And they top now. Red ball, Liam and Johnny.
Huh? Hang on. Mike Harmon, yeah. Just that breeze is coming across into the field, go with the flag, like. I mean, this Paddy Mahoney or Paddy Sullivan's kick outs are fairly long too, like, aren't they? Good kick out by Paddy, it screwed a bit, but Paddy Flynn is fighting for it in the centre of the field. He leaves it there, and Dennis O'Connor comes up and lofts a drop kick straight into the air, and a good kick up the field. Tom Mulcahy fighting with Mike O'Sullivan for it. Tom tried to go down, it goes down, it gets it up, but he's battled by the 2 Sullivans. I don't know if they're related or not, but they busted him up anyway, and Tom fouled the judge to have held it too long, I suppose. There wasn't a lot he could do, I must be honest about it. But a dangerous position now for Jim Galvin, and Feenagh trail 5 points to 1. Jim again makes the rugby start for it. Well able to kick it, this lad. Plays in goals in the hurling. Dennis Berry gets a drink of water here in front of me. I suppose there's a day for water, although we had enough of it all the week. Jim Galvin, a great kick by Jim, a beautiful one into the wind. But Feenagh have been in the square. But what a kick from Jim Galvin. He dropped it just in front of the goals, right into the wind, and he kicked a great one. Davey Hawk running down there in front of me. Jim Galvin slots it through, and it comes to Michael Hose on his back, and Tom Mulcahy gets it. And Tom sells a dummy, but a judge to have run too far with it. Paddy Flynn switches with Thomas Galvin. Thomas Galvin going in centre forward, Paddy Flynn out centre field, and Liam Hurley here. He's probably a taller man, all right. Jim Galvin again making this rugby mark. He's well able to get under this ball and get behind it. Can he cuddle this one over the bar? Feenagh would do with a point. Good one by Jim, but it colours too much, and corner forwards and corner backs watch it go wide. Out over the end line and wide. It looks that way by the flag anyway, you wouldn't know, because it looks to be in total face, right?
Come on, keep him going, Liam.
Nice little crowd built up here now at the moment.
I've done it.
Tom Mulcahy.
Come on, you watch it up, Lloyd.
Tom doesn't get the height in this one, but he gets the distance. It comes to Donny Hill here, and he fists it onto his brother Liam. Liam charges onto it and gives it on the fist and straight onto the gunner. And the gunner is charging down the field with it. Mike Kane comes across, and Mike Kane fouls him. Mike Kane had to cut across very fast there as the gunner was on the run. A good fist ahead from Liam Hill here. Onto the gunner, and John McGrath was stealing a few yards there and has been forced to take it back a little. Well, he seems to be bringing it back a little bit further than I thought. But I'm sure John won't mind a couple of yards because he can get the distance if he can get under the ride. He does this time, and a beautiful ball is going to drop around the square. Brian Scanlon goes up, but the full back, or is it the corner back? Johnny Walsh, I think that clears it out there. Pat Hurley here flicked it out for Mike Kane, out to Gunner, who's gone right across the field for him. Pat Spillane fashion, and the Gunner kicks a great ball, but it goes out wide. Paddy Mulner, the umpire, waving it wide. The Gunner crossed the field there, eager, looking for possession. And of course, this is what the game is all about. Eddie Hogan encouraging his team, one of 3 Hogan brothers involved with this team. Kevin, unfortunately, a great stalwart for Monagea, but hurling and football is beside me here on the line on crutches. And a sad sight, surely. Pat Hurley sells a dummy and kicks it straight over the bar. A good point by Pat Hurley here. He steadied himself, stole the dummy and kicked it straight over the bar. I also see Seamus Flanagan here beside me, another man that would love to be involved today, but owing to injury is out as well. So Kevin Hogan and Seamus Flanagan, two Monagea stalwarts down to the years, have to watch it from the line, unfortunately. Today, Paddy Sullivan, wind holding it. Pat Hurley, he goes high, knocks it down. John McGrath kicks a low one in along the ground for Seamus Sullivan. Seamus handles it beautifully around his man. Looks a high, lofting kick that's gone wide. Paddy Mulner waves it wide. It couldn't have been far away. But Seamus Sullivan, again as he did in the semi-final, getting possession, beating his man out for it.
No, King John. No, John. I'm going to put them in. Come on, Connor.
Paddy a low one this time from Paddy. Pat Hurley, he's first out, knocks it over towards Gunner Brown. Gunner just took his eye off it maybe for a second, and Dennis Barry picks it up. Dennis, it doesn't hop right for him, but he goes down again for it. He doesn't mind. He's fouled by John McGrath. John swung, as I say again, an Australian style tackle, and I'm afraid it's been penalised. It's not allowed here. Denny Barry gets up, a bit groggy maybe. A great player, Denny Barry, surely, in both forwards, hurling and football. Eddie Hogan gathers under pressure from Denny and just gets it away as far as Jim Galvin. Jim Galvin fly kicks it straight into the air. And Connie one goes up with the face, knocks it down towards Liam Hurley. He's knocked off Liam, it comes to Eddie Hogan, but Liam blocks him down again. And a high lofting ball from Liam Hurley into the air. Gunner Brown is under it with all. And up he goes. Seamus Sullivan goes highest, holds it beautifully, knocks it down. He's under a small bit of pressure. He loses it for a second. Dennis O'Connor goes across again. It comes to Paddy Flynn. Paddy Flynn just beats Liam Hurley for it and beats John McGrath. Kicks it up the field to his brother. Tony Galvin boots it up to us. Then Egan then flicks it inside into Michael Sullivan. Michael takes it. Pat Sugar comes out bravely, and fair play. with Dan Egan. A flick into Dan Egan. Pat Sugo came out to stop Michael and he succeeded in doing so. Whether it was a foul or not, it is. It's judged to have been a foul. There wasn't a lot he could do. But it's a penalty. This could put Feenagh back in the hunt. What's the score? 6-1, is it?
Yeah.
6 points to 1. Could this be 6 points to 1-1? It's Pat Sugo in the goals with that distinguishable orange jersey and beard facing Thomas Galvin. He runs up, he strikes, it's a goal, a low one, it's a goal, and there's 1-1 to 6 points for Monagea. Monagea lead by that 2 points now. A good move worked up the right wing there by Feenagh. There can't be but 2 minutes left in this first half. Tom Mulcahy gets under it. He drops it around the centre of the field. Paddy Flynn goes up for it. He's judged to have pushed Liam Hurley and it's a free in for Feenagh this game after picking up an awful lot in the last 5 minutes.
Take it back again, ref.
Donny Hurley here. Can he drop this into around the Seamus Sullivan area? And he does. And John McGrath goes high, but it's knocked out. Jim Galvin, Pat Hurley, he gets it. A high one from Pat that's curling and curling and curling, and I'm afraid that for Pat's sake it has curled too far. And it has just gone out wide. Jim Long passes me there again in the line, urging on his team. The score, 6 points for Monagea, 1-1 for Feenagh. Paddy Sullivan. Low kick out from Paddy, calls, but Dennis Barry is there to cover it. Oh, and he covers it well. He goes the toe to hand up the field. A fisted pass out to Jim Galvin. Jim comes on, challenged by Eddie Brown. Eddie covering him well. He kicks it low, up the field. Tom Galvin gets it, but it comes to Liam Sullivan. Liam in towards Mike O'Sullivan. Michael goes down for it. Tom Mulcahy shadowing him. He's charging in with it, and he takes a flick, and it's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar. A good point there from Mike O'Sullivan. Under pressure. He gathered the ball there from Liam Sullivan. Under pressure, he just flicked it over the bar. Pat Sugo was going for it, but that was even too high for Pat, and Tom Mulcahy to kick it out again for Monagea. There's 1 point between them as we draw to a close the first half. Jim Quaid has a whistle in his mouth. I'm sure he'll blow half time very shortly. No, play goes on. Dan Egan collects the kick out, which wasn't as long as old, but Sean Normal is fighting hard for it. It's kicked up the field there, and Tom Mulcahy comes out and hands it and lofts a beautiful high kick down the field towards Eddie Brown. Dennis Barry misses it. Jim Carmody goes high. Gunnar Brown uses his shoulder on the full-back there, John Toomey. And Gunnar again wins possession. He flicks it with the right boot across the goals. Seamus Sullivan runs onto it, shoulder-to-shoulder stuff here at the moment. The full-back, John Toomey. Up the field, Thomas Galvin holds it. Challenged by Dennis Hogan, and a hard challenge. His brother Eddie comes in for the kill. But is adjudged to have charged with the ball. He charged full-back Dennis O'Connor with the ball as he was coming out. And centre-back Dennis O'Connor to take this one. My watch says it's half-time, but that's not the one that counts. Dennis O'Connor, high kick, up the field. It comes to Liam Sullivan, it goes all wrong for Liam though. It flicks off the back of his boat. Gunnar Brown collects, he's under a bit of pressure. But John McGrath comes out to this, flicked over there towards Paddy Flynn. Paddy goes down, it gets it up. Pat Hurley, he challenges him. Gunnar Brown challenges him. It comes out to Mike Kane, who's standing low in the wing. It comes to Tony Galvin. He rounds Sean Normal. Donny Hurley, he goes for him but misses him. Thomas Galvin kicks it out. And Donny Hurley in the finish is the man that gets it. He gets it down to John McGrath. John McGrath challenged by Jim Galvin, but he's going on the toe-to-hand and solo run. A fine footballer surely lobs it in towards Seamus Sullivan, who seems to be pushed, but it lobs all the way. And Paddy Sullivan is going to collect it. Paddy collects it. And a high kick for Paddy out this side. It doesn't go very far. It comes towards Gunnar Brown, who runs back behind them all for it and collects it beautifully. He's grounded. He gets his free in. Quick thinking there by Gunnar Brown. He knew the hop was going to beat all of them. He ran around and got it. So back then, Eddie Hogan taking this one, and he kicks it off down the wing there. Denny Barry goes high with the ball off him. The ball in possession, he turns, rounds him, sells a dummy, flicks it out to Gunnar Brown, making room for himself, but he's adjudged. It's half time, is it? Half time. There's 1 point between them. A very exciting game here at the moment. Both sides very anxious to take this title. Feenagh, of course, already have a hurling title this year. They took the Junior West on this very pitch here against the Cork side. But I'm sure, even though they won this one 2 years ago, they would dearly like to take this novice title again this year. Monagea, eager in their centenary year to take this title. And I'm sure Pally, he has some few words to say to him inside there as he gathers them around in a circle. There's not a lot between them. Fitness could tell here in the finish, but there seem to be 2 fit teams contesting everything. Monagea Mentors Consulting there. John Sullivan. Davy Hawk, I see him in there. Pally. Feenagh, you can see John L. Sullivan in there. Settle Egan. Jim Long, and they're trying to organise their camp as well. They're separating the players and the boys in for the chat. This is serious business when you're in a West final. Feenagh had a very, very convincing win over Abbeyfield, and of course Monagea defeated Granagh in their semi-final in Newcastle West and beat them convincingly. Have a little thing over Ghana. I could take you back to 1973 when in a West Junior hurling final they again beat what was to be a fancy Ghana side that day. Feenagh, as I say, won this title 2 years ago, again at the expense of Ghana, and a close enough fought match in Rathkeil. Say below there from Paddy Sullivan. Oh, Jesus, that's a point blank like. What's all right? Hello, God. That's all right, no self.
It's all right, no?
Well, do I expect to be here on this pitch?
Huh?
I would never expect to be a pitch above here.
No. Nice, sure, isn't it?
Oh, just as grand, man. There's a fierce elaborate job going up below here, isn't there? Huh? Yeah, the handball, alley and squash, I suppose. And
Finish black to go up top there. You finish black up there. Or you finish inside. Like, I think you can tap, but you finish black up there.
You want us to go to hole around now, too? Yeah.
we're about to start again.